Drake in the boat. Antonio's about to back us down. Last night, we got a few new toys. And once we get out on the water, we're gonna show you all about them. We're gonna have Antonio back me in, and we'll be right back with you.
So Martin, you want to tell me what you're playing with?
So today, well last night we picked up a Garmin Striker 4 DI, which means down imaging. We picked it up used from a guy on Facebook. And he's a really good friend of mine. I've worked with him before at a sporting goods store. And he had this for sale and I went and picked it up. A couple of other things that we picked up are, we are going to try planer boarding. We're going to play with the planer boards, and we're going to try and figure out how we're going to be able to get baits farther away from the boat. One of the advantages, a couple of the advantages of that is, one, you keep it out from behind the boat, so you're not running over fish with your baits, or running fish over with the boat before they get to your bait. You get them out and away from the boat, and you're getting those fish that are either getting spooked by your boat and pushing away, or you're getting fish that were out there to begin with. The other thing is it keeps it untangled from all your other lines. So that's what we're going to try and do today. We're going to throw some cut sunnies out there, see if that's what they want to eat. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We were wondering what the hell snapped a 30-pound monoliter in a matter of 3 head shakes. But then this guy decided to grab our center rod. I give her 4 pounds, 5 pounds.
Yep.
Nice looking female, right?
Yep.
Yeah, nice looking female. So, but not keeping today, so she's gonna go back in and live to see another day.
Yeah, we were just kind of sitting here and we were talking about how we wanted to see that planer board in action.
I'm gonna get her back in the water.
Yep, go ahead. And when we were literally just talking about it, and that planer board just started violently shaking around. I mean, it was probably one of the most violent hits I've ever seen. I actually heard the planer board splashing before I even looked at it. And we saw it, and that fish took 3 head shakes, and we looked down, and it literally snapped the line off. It snapped 30-pound mono at the swivel. The knot is still there, but it snapped just below the knot. So we don't know what happened there. We don't know if it's like a really big fish or what's going on. We're thinking we might have to use a little heavier pound test leader for the 3-way that's going to the hook. My guess,
be the fact of the pressure
yeah,
of the board,
my guess is, my best guess would be the pressure from the board was enough, and there wasn't a whole crap load of drag coming from the reel, that it just snapped the line. It was just too much pressure, and it just snapped the line. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna pick up a little bit of heavier mono before the tournament tomorrow, and make our leaders out of that, especially the ones that we're gonna run on the planer boards. And all you people that are hating on Antonio's rods, that have talked to us, his rods are actually really good for this planer board. It doesn't bend the rod a whole crap load. It seems like the broomstick stiff nature of those Crazy Cat rods that he uses is kind of an advantage to the planer boards. It actually gets the planer board out there real nice, and it sits on the planer board just perfect. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna reattach the planer board. We're gonna get that center rod back out too, and we're gonna figure out how this planer board works a little better, and we are going to keep fishing and do a little pre-fishing, see what these fish like. We're not on the Cedar where we're going to do the tournament. We're actually upriver quite a ways, about 15-20 miles up the Cedar from where we're going to fish the tournament. But our theory right now is what they're biting on up here and the techniques that we're using up here are going to kind of carry over to the lower part of the Cedar River. Hopefully that theory works out for us, and hopefully we do pretty good at this tournament tomorrow. So far we've had 3 bites and boated 2 fish, so we're gonna keep going, and hopefully we can get an idea and we can call this an early morning. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So Antonio, tell us what happened there.
Well, Marty and I again were messing around with the planer board. And
seems to be a going trend.
Yeah, see, and just this little piece of bait with a rattle, which seems to be doing good. I think Martin showed you the rattles before.
Yeah, got a little Versa rattle on there.
That's a rattle. Anyhow, I just turned over and that fish decided he was going to grab and hold on and not let go. So.
What fish you talking about there, Antoine?
This guy.
Look at that thing.
That's a very nice male channel.
It's friggin' huge.
Glad we got these fish clips because my finger would be getting gnawed on right now. And that,
look at the head on that thing.
Nobody likes that. So.
That is most certainly an exceptionally large.
This guy has them on there too.
What?
If this video goes up, zoom in on that guy.
Oh yeah, he's got a little...
They almost look like little horseshoe crabs.
Yeah, a little parasite.
I want to know what the name of them are.
Yeah.
I can't find anything about them.
Let's grab your phone and let's take a picture of that, because you left my phone in the truck.
Oh, you mean my phone that's all full of water now?
Yes, that one.
That phone.
That phone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to give this guy a little bit of water.
Knowing your luck, he's going to go.
Oh, if he does, he does.
He's going to say bye-bye. Or you're going to get a hit, and you're going to run for the rod, and all of a sudden he goes bye-bye.
Hey.
Yeah, that's another toy that we got just recently. We got some fish grippers. We got the Rapala ones.
You think bass thumb's bad?
Yeah, try having catfish thumb or catfish knuckle.
Oh, Drake. Get away.
Drake's like, I want to see the fish. Let's see the fish.
What's up, homie?
What you got there in the water? See, when people talk about channel catfish, that's a channel catfish.
Actually, this is above average
Yeah.
for here.
That's like...
Probably beyond average.
Oh, center rod. It's going down.
I don't think I got it.
You got him.
Yes, I did.
I got that on film. That's awesome.
Hey.
Put that fish down for a second.
See? Simple as that, guys.
Not as big as the last one, is it?
No, he's little. Well, I know he's running towards me, so.
Drake, don't eat the fish. That's Aki.
No, he's not very big.
Oh, he's fighting on the top. Don't worry, that's just me turning the boat.
Well, it caught my eye with our flag went down.
Yeah.
Look how dark he is.
Yeah. Real dark channel. Big dark male. Yeah, look at that. Look at that spawned out male. He's been defending the nest. Look at his head. Top of his head has a sore in it. Oh, that's an easy release.
Well, fish head.
Oh, you caught him on a head? Yeah, just throw it right back out there again.
This is the only pole I have trouble with. So we're gonna leave that there.
Just leave it open.
There you go.
Let it rip back.
Anyhow.
Well, there's 2 fish in the boat.
channel cat. Bait. Oh man, he's skinny.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, well, let's get a picture.
Alright.
So we can get this guy back.
Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off and yeah. So that's what we're doing, guys. Catching the big channels. Hopefully we can catch something like that at the tournament. About 4 or 5 of them. That'd be nice.
That would be awesome.
Or our whole 8-fish stringer of them.
Yeah, that's right. It is 8 fish, ain't it?
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Well, there we go. Antonio's got another big one. Seems like
just lost one on the planer board.
Yeah, and while he was reeling this one in, the planer board went down.
It's like, oh man, I probably look like a moron right now. Anyhow, let's get another picture.
Yeah.
Nice kitty.
Yeah, that's another decent fish.
Not as big as the other one, but
He's about 6-7 pounds. Big head on him.
there you go.
All right, let's take a picture real quick here. Whee! Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
There it goes.
Back to swim again.
Get bigger. Well, now we're gonna get this planer board back out.
Because we still need to catch our planer board fish.
Second fish lost on the planer board. I wonder if it has something to do with the pressure of the board on it.
I don't know. Alrighty, Antonio, what do you got?
Finally got our planer board fish.
Got a planer board catfish.
Not very big. Actually, he put absolutely no fight up. Martin and I both, we sat and watched the flag, kept going up and down. He finally pulled it back. I started reeling down, cranking, set the hook on him, and I didn't feel anything. I reeled in the board, decided to check the bait, so I grabbed the line. If I didn't decide to check the bait, I would have put the board back out and not even acknowledged he was on there. So, not nearly the size of fish that I wanted for our first planer board, but all the pulls have made up for it. So
I'll still call it a W.
but yeah, but I think we know what we're doing.
Yeah. I think we got her. We got her a little bit figured out. Let's rebait that sucker and
she's gonna get a head.
put a head on it.
Yeah, it seems like they're striking pretty good on the head.
Yep.
We repeatedly had, within about 10 yards, about 3 bites on this guy. So
You should probably freshen that bait up too. That got whacked a couple times.
yeah, I'm gonna check it. But we'll get this guy back out, floating. I'm taking, I mean, there's gotta be at least 30 foot of line
Behind the board.
behind the board in order to actually get it down to where we started getting bites. We were doing it with about 10 to 12 foot of line, and it just wasn't working.
Yeah, I think that angle helps.
So
I think that lighter slope of an angle helps with the
yeah,
getting bit.
I mean, it comes down to like when we're using more weight. I think they want that drag. They don't want that bounce.
Yep.
They just want that constant drag that they can chase after and pinpoint where it's going to be and hit it. So I know when I eat, I like to be lazy. So.
Yeah. And we're still dragging at about
And they took it.
0.5, 0.4. Yeah, it's a good thing we checked that beta. Took that head right off of it.
With how this day's going, I have tempted to cut another head off and put it on that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it seemed like, yeah, it's weird, you know, they want the sunnies, but it seems like the big ones really want that sunny head, you know, that big bait presentation. Kind of makes me wish we had like a jumbo shad to put some like big chunks of shad on there.
to the head.
All right. Want to close the bail on that spinner? There we go. Yeah, and we're planing. Look at that thing walking all the way over.
Something to plane.
Yeah. That went a little better. Antonio can't cast my poles. Drake's having a big time out here with us.
You know how bad I want to launch him.
Yeah, just
Dead perfect.
yeah. Yeah, he's probably miserable hot right now. I'm gonna put some water on him here in a little bit. It's tough being a big black dog on a hot day. All right, well, we're running out of battery, so I'm gonna shut the camera down. Looks like Antonio's got a planer fish. He's pulling the boat.
That planer catches a lot.
He's pulling the boat off drift. Keep tension on him when you're unclipping. There we go. I'm sure that's a little easier because it's sliding. Is he a big one?
Yeah. He's about 4 pounder, if not a little bigger.
Do you need me to net him? You gonna one hand him? Oh yeah, you 4 pounder.
3.
Big headed male.
He does not like the grippers.
No.
Open up.
Oh, he took off?
Yep.
That's all right. Should have netted him.
It was on camera.
Yeah. Let's not screw around with those next time.
Oh, it's not tournament day.
I know, I'm just saying. We gotta...
Martin, I'm tired of you bullying me.
We gotta get on it. Gotta get on it.
Anybody's out there needs a new friend.
New fishing partner.
Applications, okay?
No, I'm taking applications for a new fishing partner. Seems like that was a big fish too.
That was, yeah, that was nice.
Seems like they want those bigger fish want those sunny heads.